Grand Courier Comnenus. It appears as though we've taken the Tans village. Good, good. Now, since we've taken care of the Tans, why don't we do a little side project for the Crusade? There's an ancient artifact, supposedly held by Inu himself, in a distant mountain range controlled by the Reds. I say, we take our armies, and we seize the artifact from the Red population. It's the least we can do for this crusade after taking a pause from it for so long. But sir, if we go and do that, the Greens will be furious. They don't want us dragging the Reds back into this conflict. Who cares what the Greens think? Without us, they wouldn't be anywhere. They need us. We're going to go and fight for our cause. Whether they like it or not, assemble the men. We charge the mountain at dawn. What up, gamers? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and today we're back with a little bit more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Army Men Civil War mod, and we have the Orange Crusaders dragging the Reds back into this conflict. There is a large red village here on a mountainside, and at the top of the village exists an artifact that the Orange Crusaders would like to go and seize back for their people. So the Reds are going to be defending here. They have a very small garrison after all. They were not at war at this juncture. In the Army Men Civil War, they were still abiding by the peace treaty, but now they're getting dragged back into the war here. So very small garrison from them, only 3 tanks. They of course are back to using their panzers as they had started at the beginning of the war. And the Oranges are bringing a whole full-blown convoy up here, and they've got their British tanks here, the Comets, the Crusaders, and then of course the Crusader army themselves, who are heavily weaponed up. So guys, it should be an epic battle. Let's get into it, boys. If you guys enjoy these videos, please be sure to smash that like button. It means the world to me. Let's try and get 800 likes in the first 24 hours if we can. Subscribe if you have not already. We're shooting for 400k, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more of this in the future and what you thought of this episode, baby. Either way, guys, one last announcement. I will be streaming live on Twitch at 3 p.m. EST, which is basically right when this video is coming out with Plastic Scott. So if you want to go and watch that, we'd love to have you. Either way, guys, link in the description below. Either way, let's get this video going. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start here. We are in slow-mo for the beginning, and the Orange Crusaders begin their assault here. The front line is basically going to be cannon fodder, and we are seeing that right now. A couple of them might have gotten a few shots off, but I really don't think all that many did. Even the back few lines are basically cannon fodder. This is a brutal situation to be in at the front of the pack. You do not want to be at the front of the pack here, baby. You want to be in the back lines, and then maybe you won't even have to get involved in this battle at all if the front lines manages to succeed. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be up front here. No siree, Bob. Either way, all of these Oranges are going down. Their tanks aren't really pushing forward just yet, but the men in the back do seem to be scrambling a little bit. There are some Red soldiers up on the cliffside here, which is kind of cool. Many of them getting struck down by a number of the Orange troopers here. Piot shells actually bursting the buildings behind them. Even if the Reds win this thing, this entire village might end up being uninhabitable by the very end of this thing. This is just absolute brutality here. I don't know if this is going to end up being salvageable as a village for the Red troopers, but here we have the Reds defending it. Either way, they're working their magic, or at least trying to. I don't know how well it's actually working. It is what it is, boys. Tanks still not really pushing forward much for the Oranges. They seem to be taking a supportive role and just blasting holes in the enemy defenses here. 2 soldiers running up with machine guns. One gets shot down. The other, he gets clapped in the helmet, but doesn't die. And there we go. He gets shot in the heart and dies. There is a panzer up here. I guess this red panzer was on movement mode free. I did not mean to do that, but hey, it's part of the battle now. Let's go into normal speed here, by the way. He's just going over the cliffside. What are you doing? Oh, and it's dead. Whoa! It's very dead. Okay, then. Wowza. Ooh, more explosions blowing up more of the red defenses over here. That tank was really stupid. Is this tank still alive, by the way? It is. Okay, so they still do have a tank defending over here. Some more orange troopers coming up over the mountainside here. Oh, yeah, look at them. They're getting in there. They're getting in there good. And they're actually managing to get some suppressive fire out at these red soldiers off in the distance, albeit very, very difficult to do this. Let's actually take a little screenshot here. This is looking cheeky breaky. Okay, that was cool. Cool little screenshot. Sorry, had to do it. It's just a nice thing to have in the old screenshot folder. I do love me some Men of War Assault Squad 2 photos. It's hard not to. Alright, these boys using the dead tank as cover because all of the other cover is just gone from this landing point. The buildings have been basically crushed here under the weight of the tank shells. It's pretty brutal, if we're being completely honest. There are free-roaming red soldiers. I didn't realize that red tank was going to be free-roaming, but there are many free-roaming red soldiers that are going to be moving around the battlefield. Yeah, here comes one right now. Just going and starting to chill on this little sandbag here. So I think that makes it a little bit more dynamic of a battle, a little bit more movement. I'm not seeing enough movement, boys, but you know, it just sort of gets the battle flowing a little bit more, ebb and flow between the defenders and the attackers. Makes it pretty cool. Wait, are there still reds over here? No, there shouldn't be, right? Yeah, no. No. But there are oranges over there. Yeah, the oranges working their way up here. A metric ton of them are stuck down here at the base of the mountain. I'm just gonna really quickly just shift them all up a little bit because that's clearly a glitch. For whatever reason, the AI loves to get themselves stuck and not assault. But here we go. Yeah, there we go. They are now on the second level, so they should be able to start actually attacking now. And it's a bit of a slaughter as they come on up over this mountainside. Those red defenders behind that sandbag over in the yonder distance are getting a lot of kills here. That bazooka trooper in particular, I feel like, is doing absolutely insane. Let's see how many kills he got. I did see someone yesterday ask in the comment section, how do you see the kills in the battlefield? It's at the bottom left. Right down here, the very bottom left, you can see that number 12 right there. So that bazooka trooper has 12 kills. Now he's got 13. What a Chad. So if you're ever wondering how you see the number of kills that troopers are getting in Men of War Assault Squad 2, bottom left, the top little thing is going to be an infantry symbol. That's the number of infantry kills. The bottom one is a little tank symbol. That's the number of tank kills that that soldier has gotten. Works for vehicles, works for artillery, works for troopers. Basically, any entity that's living or usable has that statistic right there. Either way, the oranges finally burst through this first little choke point here. But remember, there's so much more for them to get through back here. There's going to be so many more reds stopping them in their tracks as this battle goes on. It is just absolute brutality here. The Orange Crusaders are not going to have a good time here. So they continue to push forward. They're going around the sides of this building here. I actually like that strategy a little bit. If they could go around this building and sort of flank these troopers, I think they'll have a lot better of a time than just straight up going up against these guys head on from over here. There's a lot of red troopers who actually ended up doing some guerrilla warfare up here. Oh, there's even like a little foxhole they could use right there. But sadly, most of those troopers did end up dying. But it's nice to see that they're getting creative with their defenses. Oh, there was also a mountainside defense up here, by the way, and it looks like all of these guys got slaughtered. There were sandbags here, too. You might have seen it at the beginning of the battle. I guess all the sandbags got blown sky high. There's still one here with a few troopers left alive, but even they are getting heavily suppressed right now from the oncoming Orange Army. Alright, Orange tanks finally getting a little bit more involved in the battlefield here, moving their way up. That Panzer III apparently went down at some point. I didn't really witness it going down. I've been too distracted by the infantry slaughter, to be honest, to see that. But the Reds do have plenty of flame troopers, even some over here, as well as bazooka troopers in the battle. Plus, they've got a Panzer IV-H or G. I can't remember which one that the Reds brought to the battlefield here, but it's at the top of the hill, so that thing can seriously do some damage to these oncoming Crusader tanks. So they'll be able to take them out pretty easily too. With all of those ammunitions that they will have available to them later in the battlefield. So I'm not too worried about these tanks currently. They certainly could do some serious damage if not dealt with eventually, but you know, there are plenty of utilities that the Oranges are going to be disposed to have to take them on. I am kind of disappointed that this happens in Men of War so often. The troopers just get stuck at the bottom of mountains and hills and stuff like that, and they glitch themselves in there where they can't move. However, the rest of the troopers are coming forward, so I won't move those guys up yet and take them out of their glitch state. I'll just wait a little bit, see if they can fix it themselves. If they can't, we will eventually move them. But for now, you know, maybe they eventually figure out what's going on. Either way, the Orange Soldiers going house to house here. It's sort of like Stalingrad-esque fighting right here. And it is not working out for the Orange Troopers. Oh! Some flamethrower shots must have been fired. I missed that, but yeah, there's a lot of burning bodies here. More oranges going down. These reds here holding tight. If this tank is going for the flank here, which it kind of is, blows up the back building here, it could do some serious damage to these troopers right here and just alleviate a lot of the pressure off of the Orange Soldiers. There goes another trooper. There goes another trooper. Even some free-roaming troopers coming down the mountain now, which is kind of interesting to see. Come on, tanks. Just finish these guys off. Make it easy for the rest of the oranges. Nope, they're just continuing up the mountain. They are not going to be helping, are they? Oh, this Orange Soldier. Oh, yeah, that SMG is the perfect gun to have in this situation with them coming up close. Oh, I think that was a Piat shot. That did not look big enough to be a tank shell. So I don't think the tanks are helping. Yep, another Piat shot right there. That was definitely Piat fire, not tank fire. These tanks, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're trying to angle themselves to take these guys out. Or maybe they're just straight up derping. Who knows? I'm sure the Orange Infantry is a little bit pissed off at them. Yep, there goes another trooper. Ah, finally, the tanks alleviate the situation for the Orange Soldiers and take out those troopers there. It's about dang time, dude. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit mean of them to not have done that sooner. Many oranges lost their lives there. Alright, so first level of the mountain has been taken. But the next level is going to be extraordinarily difficult. Yeah, we do have a bazooka trooper right here. I'm guessing we have more bazooka troopers back here too. Yeah, there's a bunch back here. Not to mention this tank, Panzer IV-D is what it was. Panzer IV-D. So this thing will be defending as well. It looks like some tank shots must have blown through this building here, killing a few troopers down below and maybe some troopers hiding it. There are troopers in the buildings too, as you can see. But yeah, many of these buildings have been shelled out from below. So that's a bit of a bummer there too. All right, why don't we go in fast motion so the oranges eventually get themselves up here. Oh, grenades being thrown here, actually. It looks like some red troopers going up to these sandbags here to fire down, and they end up getting kersplatted from below. So that's a little bit brutal right there. Let's see. Is anyone going to push up this way, or they just get a cluster at the bottom here? Alright, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to try and get these guys to, like, I'm just going to start moving troopers this way, so I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I brought a massive batch of the Orange Soldiers from down here as well as down here. Didn't get all of them, but I just pushed them up this way so they actually participate in the battle and get this thing going again. So here we go, the second charge of the mountain fortress here, and they're once again getting themselves glitched here. What the heck? Oh, there's something about like mountains and large walls that Men of War just does not do well. All right, let me try and push these guys back up here. Oh, a little bit of grenading action going on and killing some of these oranges as they push themselves up here. Come on, boys. Let's get this battle going. Come on. We've stalled this out long enough. There we go. There we go. Orange troopers finally making it up to the top level here and firing away at the red soldiers defending. The reds taking a brutal beating right here, but the oranges simultaneously losing oodles and oodles of men. Yes, oodles. Dare I say the largest unit known to man, the oodle. Yeah, they are dying big time, baby. Oh, here comes a orange, what is that? That's a Crusader, right? I believe that's a, or is it a Comet? That might be a Comet. That's a Comet. Sorry, my bad. I'm a little rusty on my World War II British tanks, to be completely honest here, but I'm like 99% sure that's a Comet. If I am wrong, you can call me a dummy dum-dum in the comment section, boys. You feel free. Feel free. Oh my lord, this guy's about to be shot. No, okay, he skipped over that guy. Why? I don't know. Oh, what are you doing? Tank. Your soldiers over here are getting slaughtered and you're just chilling. Oh my god. Oh, another building getting shrapnelled. Yikes, dude. Alright, here comes the Comet, not Crusader, Comet. Oh, I think it's gunning for this tank. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, a little bit of a face-off. Neither side firing just yet. The building is still just ever so slightly covering both of them. They're still chilling. The tension is rising, baby. What's gonna happen? Oh! They're just hanging out. They're not doing anything. Brother, what are you doing? What the heck, man? All right, fine. Get the rest of the infantry up here. Let's get this battle going. Come on, enough lollygagging around behind here. I want to see some battling here, people. I want the battle. Give me the battle now, please, dear goodness gracious. My goodness. My gubernatorial. I can't believe it. I will call my gubernatorial's office right this instant and demand more battling right now. All right, here we go. There we go. A little bit of an orange charge here. We're getting kills on both sides here. There should be more troopers coming up. I swear, for some reason, these troopers, like, they struggle with pathfinding on a mountain. They really, really do, especially the tanks. I guess that kind of makes sense for the tanks. At least the tanks have an excuse for having trouble pathfinding on a mountain. But for the infantry, this is kind of pathetic. This is certainly a little bit pathetic. I mean, the Reds do have a pretty solid defense line up here. All right, let's go in fast speed for a little bit here. See if anyone ends up coming forward. Ooh. Oh. Are these still not firing at each other? Is it out of ammo or something? No? Oh, there it goes. Well, it did just fire right there, didn't it? Okay. That tank is down for the count now. Oh, that Comet came up here and got blown sky high by a bazooka trooper. Oh, and this one also gets destroyed by those bazooka troopers back there, and they clean up the tank crew that peels out. So that's pretty brutal right there. There's just a few more Orange Crusaders coming on up here. There really aren't that many oranges left alive, and most of them are stuck beneath the rocks here. So I guess we could go fast motion for a little bit here, but I think this is going to be a red victory here, and the rest of the remaining orange troopers and tanks are probably going to retreat back. Unless these guys come forward right now, which they are getting themselves stuck again. This mountainous terrain, while it is really cool, it doesn't exactly work for pathfinding. No, it does not. Either way, let's check out the deaths of this battle. We're going to call it a victory for the Reds, and the Oranges are going to go ahead and retreat backwards, I think, at this juncture in the battle. And the Reds will maintain the village here. So, yellow are dead orange troopers, red are dead red troopers here on the battlefield, and as you can see, the Orange Crusaders took immense losses, but they took a lot of red bodies with them and basically annihilated this village. This village is going to take years to rebuild, so definitely a Pyrrhic victory for the red troopers here. Definitely not something to be too joyous about, but definitely a cool battle. I'm sorry that the units kind of got glitched. That's my bad. I do hope it was still enjoyable for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you did like it. Also, let me know what you think should happen in the next episode of Army Men Civil War, baby. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and comment down below. I'll see y'all later. Peace! I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.